a special record set by Mbabane and Neymar with their hat-tricks. In the games of the last week of the French League competitions, which were the 31st week, Paris Saint-Germain went against Clermont, and in this game, they managed to win with a result of 6-1, and a victorious and sweet victory to achieve. It remains to be seen when PSG will win the French League competition, and with the process that PSG has taken, it does not seem that it will take long for the Parisians to officially become the champions of this league. Season of Champions League competitions. The game against Clermont had a special point for PSG, and that was the hat-trick of Kylian Mbabane and Neymar Jr. In fact, all 6 PSG goals were scored by Neymar and Mbabane, with each player contributing 3 goals. Messi also scored a hat-trick in this game to give a special statistic. The day Ronaldo scored his first hat-trick in the Madrid derby. Cristiano Ronaldo, the current Portuguese superstar of Manchester United, left Real Madrid in the summer of 2018 and left the team, but the memories and records he has left of himself in Real Madrid, soon and maybe they will never be forgotten. Ronaldo has always been one of the figures that was noticed in the Madrid derbies and the confrontations that Real Madrid had with Atletico Madrid, and a lot of words and sayings were said about him, and there was a special look at him on the pitch. He was. English myth strongly criticizes the Egyptian star of Liverpool. Alan Shearer, the legend of the English national team and Newcastle club, criticized the performance of Egyptian star Mohamed Salah in the match against Manchester City. Last night from the 32nd week of the English Premier League, the teams of Manchester City and Liverpool went to the field in the Etihad Stadium. The Citizens are currently at the top of the table with 1 point more than the club and its students. I looked at some of Mohamed Salah's stats between the two halves and he could not do anything at all. Alan Shearer, 51, who is one of the best strikers in the history of the English Premier League, told The Athletic. 0 shots, 0 crosses, 0 successful dribbles and a lot of revelations. By his own standards, Mohamed Salah was awful, but he came to his senses in the second half and had an impact on Sadio Mane's equalizer. Great ones like Salah, because he will always score and it is only a matter of time before the 29-year-old star returns to his heyday. Luuk de Jong equals Messi's interesting record. It seems that Luuk de Jong, who came to Barcelona at the beginning of the season under the supervision of Ronald Koeman, has been revived under Xavi Hernandez, so that he became the savior and golden replacement of Barcelona in the game against Levante. He managed to score Barcelona's third goal against Levante and bring all 3 points to his team. Luuk de Jong scored the winning goal for Barcelona in the final minutes of the game with a header, thus showing that the player is capable of balloons and headers, the same thing Ronald Koeman had been talking about, and that was why he was looking to attract de Jong. Of course, Koeman himself could not play de Jong properly, and now de Jong is performing better under Xavi. €135 million star, Chelsea's big absentee at the Bernabeu. Chelsea's German coach Thomas Tuchel has confirmed that Belgian star Romelu Lukaku will not be able to accompany them in a crucial match against Real Madrid. On Tuesday night at 23:30 Tehran time, the teams of Real Madrid and Chelsea will hold the return round of the quarter-finals of the Champions League at the Santiago Bernabeu. The match between the two teams took place at Stamford Bridge, where Los Blancos achieved a sweet and desirable 3-1 victory with a hat-trick by French star Karim Benzema to have a much better chance than their opponent to reach the total of 4 teams. Guardiola's support for his star player despite ruining his scoring opportunity against Liverpool. Pep Guardiola, the Spanish coach and the proud Manchester City, supported his Algerian star Riyad Mahrez and admitted that he loves his style of play. On Sunday night, the teams of Manchester City and Liverpool lined up against each other in the 32nd week of the English Premier League at the Etihad Stadium, and in the end, the two teams agreed to a 2-2 draw. In the 75th minute, while the game was going on with a 2-2 draw, Riyad Mahrez entered the field instead of Raheem Sterling and had a very good chance to score, but his chip shot went over the top of Alisson Becker's goal to make this fight. Sensitive and attractive does not have a winner. Real Madrid list to meet Chelsea. The the return of the French star. Carlo Ancelotti has selected 23 players for the crucial match against Chelsea, which also includes the name of French defender Ferland Mendy. On Tuesday night at 23:30 Tehran time, Real Madrid and Chelsea will line up against each other in the return leg of the quarter-finals of the Champions League at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. In the match, Los Blancos, thanks to the brilliance and hat-trick of Karim Benzema, the superstar of the Galacticos this season, won 3-1 at Stamford Bridge to have a very high chance of advancing to the top 4 teams of the tournament. The day Ronaldo scored his first goal in the Champions League. Cristiano Ronaldo, the current Portuguese superstar of Manchester United, has not had any success in the Champions League since leaving Real Madrid and has not been able to reach the top stages of this competition and win the championship. Cristiano Ronaldo is currently the best goal scorer in the history of this competition with 135 goals in the Champions League competitions, and he is 15 goals away from Lionel Messi, and it is unlikely that a player will be able to play in the near future and reach. But Cristiano Ronaldo's first goal in the Champions League in the 2006-07 season came against Roma in the quarter-finals. In that game, Manchester United won 7-1, with Cristiano Ronaldo scoring 2 of the Red Devils' goals and contributing to the Red Devils' big win. Ronaldo's ambiguous situation at Manchester United, according to a famous Italian journalist. Fabrizio Romano, the famous Italian journalist, spoke about the latest situation of Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United. The 37-year-old Ronaldo joined Manchester United from Juventus last summer for £20 million and was able to brace in his first game against Newcastle. But his good days at Old Trafford ended very soon, and now they will be without a trophy this season, as in recent seasons, and this has fueled rumors of the former Real Madrid star leaving. The main contenders for the Champions League title from the point of view of the most honorable player in history. Barcelona's Brazilian star Dani Alves has named Manchester City as the main contenders for the Champions League title this season. The Sky Blues, after several seasons of failure, finally reached the final of the tournament last season, but there they lost to Chelsea by 1 goal so that they would not reach the cup again. The citizens have had a good run so far this season, beating Atletico Madrid by 1 goal in the quarter-finals and now have a better chance of reaching the top 4. I think Manchester City are the main contenders for the title. They have a very cohesive team and they know how to fight, said Dani Alves, who has won 3 European championships with the Catalans. I support Pep Guardiola and whatever he does, I support him. Deadpool interesting reaction to the rumor of Manchester United purchase. Ryan Reynolds, the famous Hollywood actor, one of whose most famous roles is playing the role of the superhero character Deadpool, has denied the rumors about buying the shares of Manchester United. Reynolds, 45, is one of the shareholders of Wrexham's club in the 5th division of the English League, but another Hollywood star, Rob McCloney, is also a partner in this work. When Wrexham ended Stokeport's 21-game unbeaten run, a group of Wrexham fans chanted a special slogan for Reynolds. The thieves threatened to cut off the fingers of the former Chelsea player. A former England international, with a cold steel robbery from his home and told him to cut off his fingers, that a group of thieves went to Ashley Cole's house in Fatchame area and tied the former Arsenal, Chelsea, and Derby County player with Kabul. The group, who also had a hammer, entered Cole's house and asked him to give them his jewelry and watches. The gang threatened Ashley Cole to torture him, and one of them, who had pliers, threatened to cut off the former English defender's fingers. At the end of their work, the group disinfected the entire house, as well as Cole's hands, to prevent police from gaining access to their DNA.